Hi, so I was trying to draw just now and I don't feel like drawing anything. This is what you call art block. And what's funny to me is that yesterday I went ham and draw so much that my art battery now is just on red, which means like low battery. For me, whenever I have art block, I wouldn't feel like drawing at all for like few days, couple of days, and then suddenly the next day when my art motivation come, I just started drawing for the whole day. I can finish 4 to 5 pieces. Yesterday I finished like 4 pieces of art. I finished my 2 art depth that I delayed so many weeks, finished in just a day. And now the next day I don't feel like drawing anything at all. Usually when I have art block, I would scroll through social media, look at my favorite artists, my mutuals, look at others' artworks, and when I see them, I will slowly feel inspired to draw again. That's just how my art motivation comes out. Or when you're in a fandom and you like this character a lot, you'll like constantly draw them. You'll never run out of ideas because it's the power of love for a character or for your OCs, your OTPs. That could also triggers your art battery, fuel your art battery situation. So after finishing like 4 art pieces yesterday, my arm started to get hurt. So whenever this happened to you, please don't forget to get some rest. When your arms, your body started to hurt, get some rest. It's a sign to take a break. But yeah, stupidly yesterday I didn't. I decided like, hey, I'll do just one more quick art. And I did. And that's how I complete all my art depth. Woo! It's just 2, see, so my arm now, I got like a lot of rest, got some sleep, and my arm is no longer hurting. I mean, that's insane though. Like whenever I draw something, I would like finish couple of art in like one sitting, so no wonder. But obviously guys, whenever you draw, always take a break. After drawing for like 1 hour, get up from your chair or your bed, stretching, do some stretching, drink some water, move your body, stretch those arms and fingers, make sure you're all stretched, and then you can go back to drawing. Yeah, don't push yourself too hard. Unless you're on a deadline, maybe you can rest after a deadline. But then again, if you have like a lot more time to do your art, don't delay too much. Yeah, go look at your social media, go to your favorite artist account and look at their art, stare at it, get your art battery filled from there, because that's how I do it usually. Or you can also watch my videos. Haha, draw with me, get it? There's a lot of draw with me videos and lots of YouTube artists that does art, and that could also fuel your art battery. So yeah, watch those while you draw, let them play on the background. There's also people that streams while they draw at Twitch or even YouTube. You can like open that and get some of their feel art energy to yourself and started drawing. I feel like every artist had this phase. Like this is just a common thing for artists. The phase where they hate their art so much. Have you ever feel like that? Well, of course, as an artist myself, that happened to me a lot of times. And whenever that happens, I feel terrible. I feel so bad. Whenever I draw, it's just like doesn't turn out good for me. But thankfully, every time that happened, I recover from it. And let me tell you how I recover from it. So what I'll do is I will try out new techniques. I will try out something new and put it in my art. For example, I usually use bright colors, but one time I just dislike my art so much and I'm like, what if I try muted colors instead of the usual bright colors that I use? And while feeling terrible, I was forcing myself to draw, and somehow I like how it turned out, and I make like 2 more art with the same technique, muted colors, and I really like the art, which is nice. It's really a nice feeling to be able to like your art again, started to feel proud of it. So tip from me, whenever this happens, try out new techniques. So a few days ago, I posted this video, just my recent video. Watch the video before this. It's about how brush size affects your art. At that time, it's not like I was disliking my art, but yeah, I tried out this new thick lines instead of thin lines, and it's really fun. It's so much fun. After that, after the 2 art, I also draw a lot more. But instead of using thick lines, I use thin lines. From that trying out session, I learned that I really enjoy doing rough sketch, base color, and then from there just render. Like, it is such a new process to me, and from the rough sketch, I do not know what I'm gonna be drawing from this, but I just like start drawing, smashing colors here and there, and then boom, art. Doing rough, really super rough sketch, even a faceless sketch, and then add colors, just render it from there. Like, I learned so much from that step, and ever since then, I'm a new artist. I've been using that technique since then. It is so much fun. Pretty sure I'm much more speed than usual now. So whenever you found an art that you really like, you can like analyze from it and analyze the technique they use, and you can like put it to your art. Learn something new. It really makes you improve and likes your art more. It makes you feel great, especially for me. So that's it for today's tip. This will be my last video for this year. Really hoping that I could reach 500 subscribers by this year, but it's near and finger crossed. But that's it for this video. I hope you find this useful and entertaining. This video is kind of for myself as well as a self-reminder for me right now and for myself in the future, and also for you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year to all of us. Check out my socials, my art commission, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.